Hey friends and neighbors, we are back on Dolores after some major surgery yesterday evening. My ProCycle delivery came with the carb repair kit, carb rebuild kit. Not a little low, that's all right. And I had some amazing help from the experienced and expertise of the Widget Guy, Verbal Widget. And now I'm on basically the maiden flight here with the rebuilt carb. We put in new jets, new O-rings, a new gasket, cleaned everything up. And when I say we, I mean I kind of held things and Dave did his magic. He's very experienced with the DR650 and Suzuki's in general, and motorcycles in general. And yeah, so far she is running good. I might have to adjust the fuel mixture screw here in the once I get up to operating temperature, as expected. But I hit the throttle a couple times pretty hard there, and I didn't get that stutter. And hopefully I get away from this freaking camper so I can get up to a little bit higher speed here, because with the way things were going, I could run at quarter throttle without issue, but anything above that, especially if I was pulling up a hill, was just very stuttery. And I'll tell you right now, it feels way better even at a quarter throttle. So much smoother. It was running really rich, and I think something was just not flowing in there right. I think either gummed up or the float was sticking, and oh hell yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, that's so much better. Little bit of pause in there, but that could be elevation too. So much better than it was, I'll tell you what. Little bit of pause in there as I came off of the throttle, but nowhere like it was. My gosh. You know, I ran probably the last 600 miles, well, more than that I bet, just hardly able to hold 75, especially once we got to elevation. I don't know what my elevation is here, but we're at probably 5,500 feet, I'd say. I'll have to check, but yeah, wow. So I'll probably have to adjust the mixture screw down so it'll idle a little bit better down low, but just 100% better. Now that said, we didn't find anything specifically wrong, which is a little concerning. It could just be the sum of all the parts. Ooh, a little bit of crosswind, guys. But so I will not be continuing my trip, which will include elevations of 12,000 feet and sustained 8,000, 10,000 elevation. I don't feel comfortable after having that issue, and especially after not finding something specific. The bike probably could do it, but given that it's a trip through some very kind of remote areas, I don't feel comfortable doing it. So he's got somebody there with him. So we're just gonna head back west after tomorrow, or after today rather, and make our way home, and then I'll still have another week or so to play around. I still got vacation time, so oops. this way. Sorry, everybody behind me. This is the hill I really want to pull up. This hill. It's a little bit steeper. So going up hills for me was problematic, especially trying to accelerate uphill. So this hill that I'm going down, and then, you know, the unfortunate part of what happened was I've been stressed about it for quite a while. Like the whole, we had to skip some of the ride plans we had on the way out, and just basically slab it on I-90 from essentially Missoula to Custer. And oh my gosh, so much smoother. Dave, you're a wizard. Even just coasting down the hill, the bike is just running smooth compared to what it was doing. It's nowhere near as bad. It's not perfect, which could be the elevation. And I'm riding into a headwind, which is definitely fighting me. Without that headwind, I'd be able to accelerate a bit more. But it's not doing this jerky shit like it was. You guys probably can't even hear me. But I bet you can hear that wind. This is the big long hill. And I am accelerating up, even with the headwind, and I'm not getting the herky-jerkiness, so I'm calling this a win. Yeah, she pulled up that hill without the issues, guys. I'm happy. Yesterday, going up that hill, I was struggling. Today I'm struggling because of the wind, not because of the engine. I was still doing 70 miles an hour, so, and not just 70 indicated. That wind is rough. It's hitting me in the right shoulder from the front, kind of at a cross diagonal, and it's cold. It's a cold morning. Slapping me across the face more towards my, coming out to my right. Alright, I'm going to call this a good test. I feel confident that I can get home. When I get home, I'm going to do some more research and maybe some additional modifications so I don't have this elevation issue. I kind of wondered if I would. And really, if it rode like it did just now, I wouldn't have worried at all. But I know a lot of folks do rejets and airbox mods. I have not done any of that. All I've done is the needle. So basically what I've got is I took out the snorkel from the airbox, and this was all long ago. The needle is not stock, and the fuel mixture screw is reachable without a screwdriver. Now we're just going to coast into town and all are good. Adjust that mixture screw, and I think I'll be alright. Thank you again, Widget Guy. Awesome.